Sharks are a very controversial species because most people, like specifically little kids, but also adults, they fear them and they consider sharks to be like big, scary, and aggressive. So that's fair because they have sharp teeth and they're kind of ugly, but it's not really the species' fault. They are still living and breathing. And I personally believe that they're very majestic and interesting and complex, but that's my opinion. Anyways, my project is about shark finning and why it's bad. Shark finning is the process of removing the shark, which is basically acting as a steering wheel for them to like glide through the water and have a sense of direction. So without that, they're basically the equivalent of a drunk driver, which, as we know, is not good. And so they're just wobbling through the water. They have no sense of control. And it would be one thing if when the fin is removed, they would like at least kill the animal, but the animal is just still there down in the water, suffering, being like slowly dying, I don't know. But, so when they remove the fin, there's like a bloody gash in the back of it, so it's just like flowing through the water and there's just blood gushing out and it's a vulnerable wound. And so they might die of blood loss. And if not, they have gills. So sharks breathe water, obviously. So to breathe, they have to swim through the water to pump water through their gills so they can breathe. But if they're just like going down, they're just like slowly descending, they can't really pump water through. It's just clogging up, and they can either die of blood loss or suffocation. And since sharks have cannibalistic tendencies, there's also a high chance that that another shark will like come smell the blood and like attack it. So it's also vulnerable to other animals and can't defend itself. Sharks are commonly sought out because of a traditional Chinese dish called shark fin soup. It's been around for centuries and it's associated with like luxury, and it's commonly served at like banquets because it's kind of a rarity, and it's been eaten by like wealthy people and royalty. But it's really not good for you because it's basically just chicken broth with strands of shark fin in it. And sharks contain high amounts of mercury and other poisonous metals, so consumption of that is really not good for you, and it's not good for the shark population either. Because we need sharks. Since sharks are at the top of the aquatic food chain, they manage overpopulation in fish, so they like keep it balanced. But if sharks are becoming threatened, like the bull shark for example, if these species of sharks are becoming threatened, then they'll like soon die out, and then there's going to be overpopulation in the water, and that'll not be good for us. And as I said about shark fin soup, it's been around for many, many years, so you can't really stop it because you can't erase tradition. So this is a big issue, and not many people are willing to change it because people don't really like sharks. But whether you like sharks or not, I think this is really important because that's just cruel. Like the shark is just left to die there, and it's just suffering, and they're not even utilizing the entirety of the shark. So it's just like really not good for anyone or anything at all, and this needs to stop.